Hello and welcome to another Will It Forge live stream. Picking back up where we left off, our wonderful elephant. Sorry, a little bit of background noise. I'm still getting the markers out. And then there is knocking the camera over and all of that fun. Very high budget, professional production here. Monkey says least professional monkey on the internet. I'm way more professional than that and still very unprofessional. A joke, those guys have production quality I'm nowhere close to, at least not yet. So I think if I ask Scribe to shill the streams, I'm going to have to start giving him like a pre-recorded message or a simplified script with phonetic pronunciation. Anyone that's watched Monkey and Satsu streaming 7 Days to Die would have figured out the pronunciation from Monkey's talking about how that's how you get the herpetosyphilades or the zombie herpetosyphilades to herpetosyphil SARS. Related to, I got a package from China. I'm not actually that worried about it, but I'm gonna leave it in the corner for a couple weeks because the virus can't live that long on a surface. But that was my joke with Monkey and Lady Monkey about got a package from China, so I'm worried about the herpes SARS. Otherwise, remarkably good health for a weekend, which is good. And then, of course, Scribe with the 5 to 6. I was talking about start time somewhere between 5 and 6 probably, and he was thinking streaming from 5 to 6. Anybody that's watched me knows that short of an emergency, it's not going to stop that early. Which is fine by me. I hope it's fine by you. Gotta get my light levels up a little bit here. And of course, I'll be trying to watch for any comments and chats and everything. And we'll be having music along the way too. And of course, trying to make things even better with our lovely elephant. See if we can't get at least an ear done or something like that, maybe more. So sit back and enjoy. I will be adding some music soon, as well as intermittent commentary. And do feel free to throw questions or comments in chat. I do watch it, and I try to get back with you as quickly as I can. Pardon a little extra noise there. I'd forgotten to put the magnifier on beforehand, and it's got to go on under the headset. I've got a visor with several layers of magnification to allow me to see really close in, and it's really good for the detail work. But as I said, it's got to go on under the headphones. And with the ponytail sticking out the back, yes, I've got a ponytail, longer hair. And then I can put the headset on over top of it and start trying to deal with the picture itself. So now it's time to sit back and enjoy. I'll get a little bit of music from Straight No Chaser and from Peter Hollins going. If you like what you hear from the Peter Hollins, I've got a couple of links to his stuff in the description as far as his website and his YouTube channel. I really like listening to the guy. I won't lie, he gets me through parts of my work day. And I love my job. I love the people I work with, but still, sometimes just that little extra boost helps out. So I'm going to start from the bottom up, I think, on this one yet. It helps if I'm not got stuff sitting on any buttons, so let's try that again.
2, 1, 2, 3. Dum 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 dum
Whoa, 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 whoa.
When you bless my soul, what's wrong with me? I'll meet you like a man on a fuzzy tree. Come and say I'm acting wild as a bug. I'm in love. I'm all shook up. Yeah. Now please don't ask me what's on my mind. I'm a little messed up, but really fine. When I meet a girl and I know best on my heart beats so it scares me to death. When I touch my hand, what you like? Her lips are like a volcano inside. I'm proud to say that she's my buttercup. I'm in love. I'm all shook up. I'm all shook up. Oh, when the sun beats down, just
Some time upon the roof. Since it gets so hot, you wish your tired feet were fireproof. Down by the sea, yeah. On a blanket with my baby's where I'll be. Boardwalk, boardwalk.
Dance to the jailhouse rock.
Under the boardwalk, boardwalk.
Dance to the jailhouse rock.
Under the boardwalk, boardwalk. Boardwalk, boardwalk. Boardwalk. Under the boardwalk, boardwalk.
Now wait a minute. I feel love. It feels so good to me. How y'all doing? Time to put some soul in this place. You know you make me wanna throw my hands up, throw my heels up, throw my hair back. Come on now, don't forget to say you will. Don't forget to say yeah.
Say you will.
Say it with now, baby.
Say you will.
Come on.
Say you will.
Say that you will.
Say you will.
Come on. A little bit softer now. 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 Woo. Far as I go, that's a bad niece. A little bit louder now. 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 A little bit louder now.
She told her old man no.
And with the radio fast, she goes cruising just as fast as she can. And she'll have fun till somebody takes the Cupid away. Vibrations,
She's giving me excitation. I'm giving me good vibrations. She's giving me excitation. I'm giving me good vibrations.
Well, East Coast girls are hip about really dig the style they wear. But since you put me down, I've been out doing my hand. The Midwest farmers' daughters really make you feel alright. I say I love at night and in the morning just lay in bed. Oh, honey, you look so fine, and it really wouldn't take much time. You know the girls with the way they kiss, to keep the boyfriends warm at night. I wish they all could be California girls. Help me, Rhonda, help me get her out of my heart. Could be California girls. Wouldn't it be nice if we were older and we wouldn't have to wait so long? Now wouldn't it be nice to live together in the kind of world where we belong? I know it's gonna make it that much better if we could spend the night and stay together. Wouldn't it be nice? Oh, wouldn't it be nice? I wish they all could be California girls.
Quite a bit of detail on this elephant, obviously. Was trying to give a good picture of the cap for the color, but of course it seems like the focus length compared to the fineness of the print isn't very good. This particular marker has got the delightful name for the color of chocolate. And who doesn't love chocolate, right? I wish I could say it loved me, but you can't have it all.
Almost heaven, West Virginia,
Blue Ridge Mountains, Shenandoah River. Life is old here, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, blowing like a breeze. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads, all my memories gather round her. Midas lady, stranger to blue water, dark and dusty, painted on the skies, misty taste of moonshine, teardrop into my eyes. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads.
I hear her voice in the morning, now she calls me
radio reminds me of my home far away.
And
Driving down the road, I get the feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday.
country roads
Take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, how's mama? Take me home, country roads.
Take me home, country roads. Take me home, country roads.
Hey! Oh, that was loud in there. Did you guys like that? Because I had a great time. Let me tell you a little something. This video was because you guys asked for it. The next Fallout's gonna be in West Virginia, so, you know, West Virginia. Ladies and gentlemen, I have an entire album out of The Greatest Showman. Now, you might have heard other people doing Greatest Showman songs, but this one is all a cappella, all amazing. You should give it a listen. You can listen down below. All the links, streaming, digital, physical. I signed some things. This person gets 2 smiley faces. You should check that out. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for requesting this. Patrons are the reason why this happens. Oh, guess what? This is a thing that you should do, because guys, it makes me super happy. And then you should click the notification bell, because that's the only thing that actually makes this thing work. Ding! Try it, check it out. All right, you guys have 20 seconds. These are your choices. Buy the album and be whisked away to my website to purchase it and have me send it directly to you, signed, unsigned, or...
Obviously, I take the audio unfiltered directly from his feeds. I'm not messing with it. I got permission to use it, and I'm trying to use it responsibly. Fortunately, we did the Catnip pre-stream as the prep, so we once again have the Addicts reasonably mellowed out. Hey, you know, if it works, go with it, right? So I'm going to go ahead and get the music started again. I'm going to pick the next marker. And if you got suggestions for a color for the one after this next one, I'm always open to feedback and suggestions, bearing in mind that I'm going to take and decide where it goes. Just a moment, because I think... Yeah, I think I might have gotten a little something on the camera, one of the things I was moving at. It doesn't look quite as out of focus now, so here's hoping.
Watch one of the videos above, right there, or right there. I think you're gonna like them.
Are you coming to the tree? They strung up a man, they say a murder 3. Strange things did happen here, no stranger would it be if we met at midnight in the hanging tree. Are you coming to the tree where a dead man called out for his love to flee? Strange things that happen here, no stranger would it be if we met at midnight in the hanging tree. Are you coming to the tree where I told you to run so we'd both be free? Strange things have happened here, no stranger would it be if we met at midnight in the hanging tree. Are you coming to the tree where a necklace of hope side by side with me? Strange Strange things that happen here, no stranger would it be if we met at midnight in the hanging tree. Are you coming to the tree? Well, I told you to run so we'd both be free. Strange things did happen here, no stranger would it be if we met at midnight in the hanging tree. Are you coming to the tree? They strung up a man, they say he murdered 3. Strange things would happen here, no stranger would it be if we met at midnight in the hanging tree. Are you coming to the tree where dead men called out for his love to flee? Strange things that happened here, no stranger would it be if we met at midnight in the hanging tree. Are you coming to the tree? Fire, dragonfire, hearing words and angels fly. Wake from the grave, rise to set the world aflame. Night, endless night, terror is the only light. Bane, rage untamed, darkness swells into angel pain.
Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. It was such a pleasure working with Maluka again. I think she's got one of the most unique voices of all time.
That's, of course, one of the ones that's sooner or later going to get me thinking about learning a made-up language from a video game. What can you say? Next set's all straight no chaser, I think. And I keep watching for comments and working more on the picture as we go along.
My name is Randy, and I'm from Chicago, where you're either a Cubs fan or a Sox fan. And out near New York, you might be either a Yankees fan or this season a Yankees fan. But in the 60s, during the British invasion, there were two bands that stood out above all the rest, except we couldn't just pick one of them.
Help, I need somebody, help, not just anybody. You know I need someone, yeah, yeah. Help, I need somebody, help, not just anybody. You know I need someone, yeah, yeah. When I was younger, so much younger than today, I never needed anybody's help in any way. But now these days are gone, I'm not so self-assured. Now I finally change my mind and open up the door. Help me
If you can, I'm feeling down. So appreciate you being around. So see that I'm on the ground. Won't you please help me? Help me. I can't get no satisfaction. I can't get no satisfaction as I try, and I try, and I try, and I try. I can't get no.
I'll remember all my life. Though some have changed, some forever, not for better. Some have gone, and some remain. All these places have good moments with lovers and friends. I still can recall. Some are dead and some are living. In my life, I've loved them all.
what you want. When I find myself in times of trouble, when the Mary comes to me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. In my hour of darkness, Jesus standing there in front of me, speaking words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be, let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be. Let it be, let it be. Whisper words of wisdom, let it be.
I didn't do it.
Saying something strange in your mind. Situation is serious. Cause I'm running out of time. It's all so beautiful. Relationships are seen from the start. Bruce Springsteen one last time and raise you one, a John Bon Jovi. I need some help singing though, it's been a long run. It's all the same. All your names will change every day. It seems we're wasted away. Another place where the faces are so cold. I drive all night just to get back home. 'Cause I'm a cowboy on a steel horse ride, and I'm wanted, dead or alive. Wanted, dead or alive.
Tell me you're so work on the dark. Just on the track. It's down on his Hawkins
She says we gotta hold on to what we've got. It's all we make it or not. We got each other, and that's a lot for love. Come on, sing with me. We'll give it a shot. Oh, we're waiting. I'm living on a prayer. Take my hand, and we'll make it, I swear. Living on a prayer, living on a prayer. Shot through the heart, and you're too late. The time that you give love, bad me, bad me. You play my card, and you play your game. You give love, bad me, bad me. You give love. We gotta hold on, ready or not. You live for a fight when that's all that you got. Oh, we're halfway there. Living on a prayer, take my hand, and we'll make it, I swear. Living on a prayer, living on a prayer.
So earlier this afternoon at our sound check, we had the pleasure and opportunity to listen to a group.
So if you're watching, you probably saw me make a little mistake in there, where I got the 3 in the row, but it spaces out nicely to have every fourth one blank for a different color. And sorry I picked it up on you earlier, but there's this little spot right there. I'll point out with a pick right here, where it's actually not at the level of all of this, but if I got in close enough, I could go ahead and still color that piece, which some of the pieces that are missing are not going to be so lucky because I just don't have anything with a fine enough tip on it, I don't think. I'm going to have to take a look at my camera after the stream because I do have a little bit of blurriness on it, and trying to come up with a good option for light. That's kind of too much there, makes it look kind of washed out. That might work though. In one moment, I'm gonna take a real quick look at the camera and make sure there's not actually like marker smudge or something on it. All right, you can tell me if that's a little bit better. Certainly looks a little bit better to me. There was a little bit of something on there. I'm not sure what exactly, but there's one thing I have around here is a plentiful supply of lens wipes. Goes with having the laser, among other things. So hopefully that's a little clearer for you. One of the things you're going to have to deal with if you're watching these streams is I will occasionally make some mistakes. I'm not a big fan of it myself, but it happens. Side effect of being human. Now I think I've done enough of this one green maybe for right now. I have to kind of figure out what color I'm doing next. I was mentioning earlier this one spot where the green is down in there. There's a spot here that you may be able to see on the screen, the opposite of this piece of color here, where you can see the wood in there, but it's just too far down in there to get a good color in. Thank you, Redbird1. I'm glad it looks better, and kind of a bubblegum and baling wire operation, so trying really hard not to put out bad quality despite production on a budget. So that's good to know. I'm gonna go ahead and get the music going again and pick the next color. Because obviously we do want to keep going. Oh, by the way, does anybody have a notion how long the stream's been going? I think it's looking maybe about an hour now. There's 59 minutes, not counting, say, including the final prep time. So we're going good still. We get another half hour to an hour in us yet. At least I'm hoping that I get another half hour to an hour in me.
Both very young, very finely dressed men who sing a cappella in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. And they're sitting like 6 feet from the PA system on each side. Can you guys still hear by now? Okay, all right, let us know how we're doing. They sounded great. Well, I gotta ask you a question before we go on to our next song. Do we have any country fans in the audience? Okay, cool. What about the lovely and talented Miss Taylor Swift? Guys, well, we're not going to sing any of Taylor Swift's music tonight. I just wanted to see who else bought the Fearless album besides myself. You bought it twice, right? That's a moot point. That's we're going to forget about it. Charlie, why don't you take it away, man, on this country song? You know I like chicken fried. Cold beer on Friday night. A pair of jeans that fit just right. And the radio. Child, no mother
tag on your clothes. There's no dollar sign on peace of mind, this I've come to know. So if you agree, have a drink with me, raise the glasses for a toast to cabbage chicken fried. Cold beer on a Friday night, pair of jeans that fit just right, and the radio. Woman's eyes, the touch of the precious child. No more is love. For the stars and stripes, may freedom forever fly. Let it ring, salute the ones who died. Those who gave their lives, we don't have to sacrifice the things we love. Like chicken fried on a Friday night, does it fit just right? And radio close together. This moment I see you lurking there, Kyler. Thanks for stopping by. Got a lot going on in this elephant. There's lots of pieces to it, that's for sure. I paused for a moment because I thought I'd spotted a spot where I missed the tip of something. Yep, there we go. And in case you missed it earlier, the entertainment is still courtesy of Straight No Chaser public shows and permission from Peter Hollins. I don't think this set has any Peter Hollins in it, but he's I played a little bit of him earlier. Definitely gonna play some more shortly. And he did give the okay for me to use it in my videos and streams. Once again, super professional production, high value, everything like that.
I gotta get a better light bulb, that's for sure. But sorry, it's look a little bit washed out, but I need a little better light, and it's just like it's getting colder outside, it's getting darker outside, so we're gonna make of it what we can. Yeah, it looks inspired by traditional African artworks. I'm sure that that was the background inspiration for the person who tangled this, and then they were kind enough to put it in a coloring page free for all to use. And I have the software that lets me do a really good job of grabbing something like a coloring page and turning it into a laser image. And then, of course, the laser is good at taking that laser image and putting it into wood, tile, a few other things. I think season 3, maybe I'll do leather. I've got to do a leather video. Yeah, feeling the cold with the sinus infection. I hear that. Thankfully, I'm not having any respiratory issues right now. But anytime the temperature does funny things or the air pressure does funny things, the old arthritic joints play havoc on me. What can you say? It's kind of life. I really need another screen on my streaming rig, because 2 screens and it's not enough. It's kind of like me at work. I had 3 screens, and I could really use a 4th just to have some stuff up constantly in one window that doesn't have to change. Oh, that's what I was going to check. Can find the right window. There we go. Oh, it's not gonna let me mess with that right now. Okay, now back to music and art, as it were, then. Oh, supposed to be at work today and called in sick. Yeah, I got the didn't want to have to work Monday thing, so I tried to take it off, but we don't have the space for people to take time off on Monday as far as that. So unless I get sick, which I'm trying very hard to avoid, I'm still working on Monday, but at least it's that home office thing with a 30-second commute instead of having to drive in and weather and roads and everything like that, and be around everybody else that I work with who are amazing, smart, friendly people, but they also get sick in the office as kind of a petri dish. What can you say? I have the markers that I've used earlier today off to the side here, and I see a spot. I'm like, oh, that'd be a good point for that color there. Yeah, that actually would. Let's add a little bit. I don't exactly have a rhyme or reason to the process here and the color patterns. It's all a what looks good at the moment. What do I think will look good next? Only a lunatic would put those two colors next to each other. Check. As I'm sure you see. Yeah, warm drinks, Lap Panthers, definitely. Although I can't let the Lap Panthers in my office because the potential for catastrophic coffee spillage into certain work laptops is just too high. In fact, Wazowski's come dangerously close to that before. Yeah, sanity is overrated. I've known that for years. Insanity doesn't run in my family. It slowly strolls through casually and gets to know everybody intimately. What can you say? We're all a little nuts, but you gotta kind of be that way to get on in this world, in this life, certainly. Okay, now back to the music.
If I had to
And just like that, the music stopped when I wasn't expecting it to. Let's line up a few more. I have really got to sort my music out to have it all ready just for the stream. 'Cause I get stuff that streams just fine. I get stuff that gets copy claimed right away, and they're not putting my channel at risk, but I don't like having that out there like that, so then I have to like pull the music back out of that particular stream, and that's kind of a pain. Oh yeah, working a full day in really cold and bad weather and everything like that can definitely put you at a greater risk for catching those sicknesses and everything, you know, weakens the system and everything. Text, I say that every week. Well, there are things I say every week. And one of these weeks, some of the things I need to do, I'm going to actually do them. What can I say? Prior preparation prevents piss poor performance. Yeah, well, I'm one of those big budget productions and everything. My determination is just to be at least as professional as Monkey, and if he's the least professional monkey on the internet, then you know I can be slightly better than the least professional laser and art freak on the internet. So what can we say?
My name is Randy, and I'm from Chicago, where you're either a Cubs fan or a Sox fan. And out here in New York, you might be either a Yankees fan or this season a Yankees fan.
Didn't start the ones that I'd picked. Let's try this.
I never thought hyenas essential. They're crude and unspeakably plain. But maybe they've a glimmer of potential. If allied to my vision and brain. Your powers of attention are as wet as a warthog's backside. But sick as you are, pay attention. My words are a matter of pride. It's clear from your vacant expressions. Lights are not on upstairs. We are talking kings and successions. Even you can't be caught unawares. So prepare for the chance of a lifetime. Be prepared for sensational news. A shining new era is tiptoeing nearer.
And where do we feature? must listen to teacher.
I know it sounds sordid, but you'll be rewarded when at last I am given my dues. And injustice deliciously squared. Be prepared.
Yeah, be prepared. We'll be prepared. For what?
For the death of the king.
Great idea! Who needs a king? No king, no king, la 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 la.
And yes, there will be a king.
Hey, but you said...
I will be king.
That will soon be connected. With a king who'll be all time adored.
Of course, quid pro quo, you're expected to take certain duties on board. The
Future is littered with prizes, and though I'm the main addressee, the point that I must emphasize is you won't get a sniff without me.
So prepare
For the cool of the century, be prepared for the murkiest scam. Meticulous plan, necessity span, decades of denial is simply why I, the king undisputed, respected, saluted, and seen for the wonder I am. Such teeth and ambitions are bad. Be prepared.
Yes, our teeth and ambitions are bad. Be prepared.
Thank you so much to my patrons for allowing me to do these videos. You guys are amazing. Now keep those requests coming because
Yeah, well, if you're already ill and then you go pushing yourself in the wild cold, kind of like trying to do that here in Michigan's normal polar vortex, you got to give the body a chance to recover, to heal, especially if you're fighting something and taking meds for it. Yeah, especially, the Restream, it really isn't that hard to set up either. You sign up for an account at the Restream.io, you say, okay, I stream to this service under this key, I stream to this service under this key, and then you take and you put the Restream.io key in your OBS, and boom, you're set up to multi-stream. It's hard to set up and keep track of multiple chats than it is to set up the Restream. Thankfully, I've only got to keep track of 2 chats, and I've got a screen in front of me that's got the YouTube and the DLive chat sitting right there. And behind it, where I can peek at it occasionally, is the OBS window to make sure that everything's looking good on the stream. Aside from some concerns I have right now about the video quality, I'm not doing too bad with that, so.
All together, hoist the colors high. Evil, thieves and beggars, never shall we die.
Plunder, we rifle, we loot, drink up, your heinies, oh ho. We kidnap and ravage and don't give a hoot, drink up, your heinies, oh ho. We kindle and charge and flame and ignite, drink up, your heinies, oh ho. We burn up the city, we're really a fright, drink up, your heinies, oh ho.
Come all ye pretty fair maids, who jolly sailor bold that plows the raging sea. My heart is pierced by Cupid. I disdain all glittering gold. There is nothing can console me but my jolly sailor bold.
Hey everyone, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I want to give it up for my amazing collab partners. This is the Gardner Sisters. They did all the female vocals and they are phenomenal. They have an amazing channel, so make sure to click through. I will put a box right here and subscribe to them. And Christian was our Jack Sparrow. He is a phenomenal actor and singer. He just started a channel, so click through and subscribe and check out. He is hilarious. So it's a must do. And if you don't know Devin Superchamp yet, Devin Graham, he is phenomenal. He does amazing cinematography. He shot this entire video. So go check out his channel. I will put it here. All the links are down below. Please support us by purchasing this song. It's the only way we can keep on making music and making videos. So all the links are down below for that, or on the heads, or up here or something. So subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching.
And that's one that I wish they'd made significantly longer than they did, because that was to me an amazing one to listen to, and I'm always happy when it pops up in my playlist. Yeah, Kyler, DLive gives you a channel stream key, and I think you can change it by hitting a refresh. I haven't actually checked when I've clicked the get key button to see if it gives you a different one. If you ask for it, if it just shows you the same one again. But at least if you don't click it, you do get a stream channel key that makes it very easy. I haven't changed my settings in DLive and YouTube as far as streaming in weeks now. Well, in multiple streams, like a good, well, I guess since I started multi-streaming it, I haven't touched it. And it also makes it really easy to set like the title and the description when you're setting up a stream, because you just go in the Restream.io and you can put in new stream title, and if you want to mess with your descriptions, you can open up your descriptions there and update them too. But you can say, hey, this is the title for the new stream. Oh, hey, I'm streaming. Yeah, like YouTube for that. Yeah, I'm streaming. Okay, I'm streaming Minecraft, and hit the update button, and it updates the streams on all the platforms that'll take that. So that's really good that way. I should probably set up a over to my channel, and I forget what other, or on Twitch, but I only got a Twitch account to look at some other streamers there not to get into streaming there, so I'm probably not gonna do that. But yeah, you get the it's pretty basic, the same kind of things. I think that actually the DLive interface for setting up your stream may even be a little bit more user friendly than the YouTube. And once you get it set up and everything's go, you still use OBS and say, hey, stream to this, and then another benefit is Restream tracks your streaming stats. It'll let you know every time you finish a stream, it lets you know the average viewers on each channel, the maximum simultaneous viewers you had, how long you streamed for, and you get a monthly streaming report telling you kind of how you've been doing it streaming that month. Yeah. To each their own opinions on Twitch, but I was never interested in streaming on Twitch, so I haven't set that up, even though I've got a Twitch account that I could use. If nothing else, it keeps somebody else from grabbing Will It Forge on Twitch. And I think I've got on BitChute too, but I can't stream over on BitChute. What can you say?
Good evening, everyone. Please welcome to the stage Atlantic Records recording artist Straight No Chaser.
Yeah, BitChute's still trying to figure out the how they're going to do streaming and how they're going to afford and pay for the service. I don't know why. I think it's because you mentioned BitChute in your comment, but I don't have any restricted terms in the chat, but it still took and it waited for me to click the OK to show that comment there. I'm like, come on, wait a minute. I thought I saved Kyler as a moderator on YouTube. Why is it making me do that? And then I learned this. I can put people in timeout too. I didn't even know we could do that as far as people in our chats. So you better watch yourself. Actually, with as many times as Monkey tells Frosted to go into the corner, I'm kind of surprised they've never used it, but you know it's all a joke, so.
Creepy stalker hiding in the shadows makes girls sing, using lots of vibrato. Is he there to hurt her or be her vocal teacher? And why does it only happen late at night? How did this ever seem alright?
Memory, this show causes me agony, not to mention my allergies from these cats all around. Yes, it's misery, men and women dressed up as cats. Wish these memories
would fade away. 525,000 choirs have sung this. 525,000 versions were bad. Everyone in Rent was tired or homeless. Thanks to the writers, we all got sad. Singing it anyway.
We're at war, another day across our country. Instead of fighting, we just dance and sing. I don't think that helps anyone, but obviously it's way more fun. We're at. Did you see the new movie? Who was in charge of casting? Everyone can sing. Why did they choose Russell Crowe? Why did they think he could sing? Seriously, he was awful. He should never sing again. Voice is monotone. Auto-tune can't save you now. Did they not think we working? The music builds, the end is near. We're at war. This revolution, 'cause our military sucks. We don't have any. Now, should anyone or anyone has ever learned to use a gun, we'll lose this war, but we'll be sure to nail this choreography. For our way, one day more.
Yeah, the AutoMod bot. You can actually turn it off and just allow all comments, other than, of course, the ones that YouTube will auto-censor anyway. But I figure just about the time that I do that, somebody will end up popping into chat just to bomb it and saying something that, get the channel destroyed because of the way YouTube's treating stuff these days, especially the paranoia about kids and the like. And it's like, okay, rather than face that nightmare potential right there, take and just do the sheer minimum of letting the bot try, and then making sure that I can take and say, yeah, I really don't care about that comment or that comment or that comment. Just go ahead and let them through. I'm not interested in policing comments beyond the this is going to get the channel in trouble. Yes, I picked it up again because we had the spot right here, which is all nice and blue right now. But that's again below the surface of these and would have been more than tricky to color on the flat surface. Yeah, I figure for the wrench, turnabout's fair, and you are fairly consistent. I trust you not to be too power mad about it. Not that I get a lot of people in chat, but you never know who's going to show up. I figure you're at least moderately trustworthy as another streamer, so. That, and I had you moderate on DLive anyway, so if you matched. The land is dark, the moon is the only light you see.
No, I won't be afraid. No, I won't be afraid. Just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me, baby. Stand by me. If the skies that we look upon should crumble and fall, and the mountains should crumble into the sea, I won't cry, no, I won't shed a tear, just as long as you stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, stand by me. Oh, stand by me, baby. Stand by me. So darling, darling, stand by me. Oh, won't you stand by me? Oh, I want you to stand. Come on and stand by me.
Everything you're about.
Yeah, well, random to look. Random is random. It's you got three options with random. You can hang out with random. You can exile him to Moonbase with Scribe, or launch him into the center of the sun. There's not a lot of middle ground with him, so yeah, I try to go light on shilling on other people's streams, but I do appreciate the permission, knowing that I'm not going to go wild at it. I figure you're free to do the same. I know you normally have a stream tomorrow. What is it? 4 Eastern time? And yes, that is a not so subtle invitation to shill your planned stream for tomorrow in both channels.
Out to hear is made by the human voice and mouth. And some claps. Yeah.
Some nights I stay up,
And that is streaming Monster Hunter at a little above to a little below beginner learning level. Significantly better than I'd be pulling off if I picked it up right now. Kyler definitely keeps it entertaining, keeps it real. At least mostly real. Whether he does well or not, it is definitely a riot to watch and listen to.
Oh my God, we're back again. Brother, sister, everybody say. Gonna bring the flavor, show you how. I got a question for you, better answer now. Am I original? Am I the only one? Am I sexual? Am I everything you need? You better rock your body now. Right stuff, you got the right stuff, baby. Girl, love the way you turn me on. The right stuff, you got the right stuff, baby. Girl, you're the reason why I sing the song. The right stuff, all that I needed was you. Oh, girl, you're so right. And all that I wanted was you. You made all the dreams come true. There's 1,000 words that I can say to make you come home. Been so long since you walked away and left me alone. Was it something I said to make you turn away, to make you walk out and leave me go? If I can just find a way to make it so that you were right here right now. It's the age, can't get you on my mind. Lost when you never just right. Wishing I could wish it back, it's not your good. Oh baby, baby, how was I supposed to know something wasn't right here? Oh baby, baby, I couldn't have let you go. And now you leave me crying. Show me how you want it to be. Tell me, baby, 'cause I need to know now. Because my loneliness is killing me, and I must confess, I still believe suddenly when I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Give me a sign. Give me one more sign. That my loneliness is killing me now. Just know you're still with me. When I'm not with you, I lose my mind. Give me a sign. Hit me, baby, one more time.
Blame Monkey. I blame Monkey for lots of things. So, although I'm gonna be I want to drop a question in chat tonight to see, because Scribe really, I'm gonna have to give Scribe a recording to show the stream on the Friday night show, because even with the script he gets confused, and for an English major has some trouble with some of the words at times. Kyler, you've seen Monkey and Satsu streamed 7 Days to Die. So I'm sure you've heard of the herpetosyphilades and the zombie herpetosyphilades. So you probably wouldn't have had a problem with pronouncing herpetosyphilsars, which Scribe was totally out of his depth on that one. That's for sure. But it was so hilarious watching him try. And that's what happens when you're an English major. Somebody throws a made-up word at you. You can't, your mind goes into dog lock. Should try me with some weird math formulas sometime for the same effect. Well, I think coming up on 7:30 means that stream has been up, been going for about 2 hours. We're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna close it down here. I've made a lot of progress on the elephant. Still got at least one more stream on the upper half of him. I've got this part here to do still. You see I got a few pieces in here, but most of the bottom half of it. And what I'm going to do for that is I am going to turn it around like this, and then maybe I'll flip the image so that it's still, flip the image on the screen so that it's still giving you top-down view, but I'll be coming in from above on it. We'll see. Anyway, I thank you for stopping by. Go ahead, if you enjoyed, hit that like. If you hit that subscribe and the notification bell, YouTube does sometimes throw alerts out there. If you find me entertaining or entertainingly insulting, however you like it, just don't send people you don't like unless you think it's going to be a punishment to them. Which, yeah, I can accommodate that, I'm sure. Otherwise, also watch the channel alerts. I do have to finish out. I do have to finish out my next video. It's going to be up on the channel either this upcoming Monday or the Monday after 8 a.m. Eastern Time. I'm working on making that not every week, but a consistent day and time for posting my regular videos so that people are going to know when to look and be able to see quickly if something's been posted or not. Get those reminders that, yeah, consistency is kind of important if you're enjoying doing this. Thanks for stopping by again, and have a great rest of your day. If you like that commentary and news and some political stuff, catch Lords of the Night on Ranting Monkeys channel in an hour and a half. I know that they'd appreciate seeing y'all, although that is not for the faint of heart, faint of mind, or easily offended. Consider yourself warned. Good night and have a great weekend.